everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Kathy, the Events and Marketing Officer at NCI. We are thrilled to have Hewlett Packard Enterprise as the platinum sponsor for the SCA2024 conference. And today we had the pleasure of having Trish Damkroger joining us, who is the Senior Vice President and Chief Product Officer for the HPC AI and Labs Business Unit for HPE. Trish will also be presenting a plenary talk at SCA2024. So before we dive into our conversation, could you please introduce yourself and provide our audience with a brief overview of your upcoming presentation at the SCA2024 conference?
Thank you so much for inviting me and spending some time. So I have been in the HPC and supercomputing space for well over 20 years. And I think what I've been able to do is I've worked in the national labs, so the Department of Energy National Labs for about 15 years, at Lawrence Livermore and 10 years at Sandia National Labs. And then I worked at Intel as a vendor provider. And now I work at HPE where we provide the systems. So I've kind of seen that full life cycle of the users of high performance computing to the developers of the chips and now actually bringing in those systems. I love HPC. I think what HPC does is, it's really that innovation and that technology that allows people to create and develop new opportunities from whether it's commercial or in the scientific realm. And I've been part of this, and supercomputing is just that foundation of what it takes to do large AI training models. And that is why the talk I want to present, or I'm presenting at SC Asia, is all about how supercomputers power AI.
That sounds really inspiring to me. And as the Chief Product Officer for the HPC AI and Labs Business Unit for HPE, what innovative developments can we expect from HPE in the near future?
So HPE brings with it this long history in high performance computing and supercomputing. So it starts with, we acquired Cray about 5 years ago, and I don't know if you know the story of Seymour Cray or all about the super powers behind Seymour Cray, but truly the leader in supercomputers for the last over 50 years. And we continue to drive that innovation as we move forward in the supercomputing space, which is high performance computing and also artificial intelligence. We are the leaders. If you look at across, the top 500, the green 500, all those annual or semi-annual events, but then we're also the leaders in our liquid cooling technology. We have Slingshot, which is an open Ethernet interconnect. We have an open machine learning development environment and software stack. We have our Cray programming environment. You're going to continue to see innovations across all of these elements, especially as generative AI become more and more prevalent and used in our supercomputers. So we've continued to have, that core technology. And I would say we have the full core technologies of what you need. And we have the compute where we offer Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, and have opportunities to offer other silicon vendors. We have the software stack, we have storage, and we also have interconnect. So we have that full end-to-end environment. And I think what really ties it together is our services. We believe in white glove services for our customers. So we have always been that, and now we are doing even more with our AI technology. And a great example is our machine learning development environment can accelerate 3x for your AI training needs. We've had some wonderful opportunities to showcase that application.
I'm very excited to see HPE's future developments. And looking into the future, what challenges and opportunities do you foresee for HPE and also the industry as a whole?
That's a great question. I think there's always the challenges of making it accessible and open versus he who owns the compute power and has the resources will win. And I think that's a continual balancing act that we have going on in high performance computing and supercomputing. So I think a great example is one of the things we're concerned about is a lot of these large language models require so much compute power that very few people can afford it. And so we are working hard to make sure we have the opportunity to provide this through a private cloud so that you can have that hybrid environment. So if you can have your computing resources, but you can also burst and making it just more accessible, not only the hardware, but also the software. And like I said, we're really looking at open standards for our interconnect. We're looking at an open source environment for our machine learning development environment. So I think that's one of the key things that we need to really be careful and make sure we have the right openness and accessibility.
Thank you, Trish. To wrap up, what message or insights would you like to share with our audience today? And why should they be excited to be part of SCA 2024 with HPE as our platinum sponsor?
Yeah, we're thrilled to be a platinum sponsor because we really believe in bringing the community together. That's the power of these conferences. Learning from each other, collaborating with each other, making sure that we know what's new, what's the latest, but then also we're meeting with our friends from this community. Like I said, I've been in this world over 20 years, and I truly feel our customers and our partners out there, they become friends. And it's so fun to see each other and be able to work together. So as platinum sponsors, we're thrilled to be able to provide an opportunity for the community to get together and really grow together.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And thanks, HPE, for the support. To our audience, make sure to attend Trish's plenary talk and HPE's workshop sessions during the conference. We look forward to seeing you there.